Okay. It says there's a spectator, so I'm going to assume that's you. Having some trouble finding the stream chat, Josh?
I've typed in twice now.
Okay. Must have been an issue on my end then. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I will just go step by step what the new things are. First things to explain.
Oh, it doesn't. He read inappropriate messages, aha.
Oh, yeah, it won't do that. But, so, the new DLC dropped a few days ago, and added 3 new subclasses to the game. It added one for each main class, and the one that it added for Titan is called Behemoth. The subclasses are all based around a new element called Stasis, which is basically ice. And it is, unlike the other 3, the Sentinel, Sunbreaker, and Striker, Stasis is based on the darkness instead of the light. You still have your basic barricade, basic jumps, but unlike the other 3 subclasses, you have new abilities. There's Shiver Strike, which basically launches you through the air, and when you let go, it lets out this big uppercut that slows targets, sends them flying, and hurts them like crazy. And every class gets the exact same 3 grenades. The first one you get for free, the other 2 you have to unlock through missions. I only have the one so far because I'm not interested in the other 2. The Glacier Grenade...
So Doomfist off Overwatch.
Basically, yeah. Doomfist is a pretty good example of it, actually. The Glacier Grenade's my favorite because not only is it an offense and a defense, but it's also a mobility tool. Stasis subclasses also have aspects. The aspects change how your abilities function. The only one I have so far is Cryoclasm, which buffs my slide, and if I slide into stasis crystals or frozen targets, it completely shatters them and any other frozen targets or crystals that are nearby. It also introduced fragments, which give your abilities extra little bonuses. The 2 that I have so far makes my abilities deal longer lasting slows, and abilities that have like damage over time or effect over time last longer too. I also have one that increases the damage and size of stasis bursts anytime that I destroy a stasis crystal or kill a frozen target. To show you just like how insane the slide buff is from the aspect I have on, this is with the aspect. That's how far I go with it. Without it, I would have stopped like there. I get a solid like 3 or 4 extra feet of movement from it. In addition to that, the abilities, if you're standing still and you hit the melee, just tapping it, you do that. Pretty simple, just a forward punch. Holding it, you'll go a little bit farther, not much. But the real beauty is when you use it in the air. Holding it in the air will keep it going until you land. And the faster you're moving forward, the further you'll move. You can also combine this with other things, using the ice wall to gain extra height, for example, so that you go farther. That's what the ice wall looks like, by the way. Whenever you throw the grenade, it will send ice crystals out in a horizontal line, going from the sides of wherever it landed. I don't know why this one did it like that. I guess there's like a particle there or something that it connected to. I have no clue. I think it might have like jutted off of this. But yeah, you can run, slide, throw the grenade beneath you, and do that. The super doesn't look like much. It gives you instant cooldown on your melee, for one, so you can just spam it and kind of fly around the arena. But the R2, the heavy attack, is what's really cool. Anything within 20 feet of you when you slam like that is instantly frozen in place. Anything touched by those crystals is instantly frozen in place. And if something is already frozen, doing that will shatter it. And that includes other players. My favorite part of my favorite thing about the entire class, though, is the melee, because if you hit someone with this and the punch connects, it will send them flying from like here all the way to like here. And if they were already moving backwards, it will send them clean over this railing. And it's even worse if they try and jump out of it, because every jump in this game depends on your current momentum. So if I hit someone here and they try to like jump to glide back towards me, their jump is going to send them even further off the map. And they can't fight back yet. Like, they have no way of fighting that except for one simple trick. If they melee me the instant that my melee connects to them, it completely cancels out the momentum, so they don't go anywhere. One thing I've found really complements this build is a setup like this. Monte Carlo has a special perk where dealing damage... hang on a moment. Okay, Monte Carlo method. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully charge your melee ability with each kill. Basically, if I use up my melee and I have no melee left, all I have to do is damage somebody and it'll recharge my melee bit by bit for every bullet that connects. And if I kill them, there's like a 20% chance that it will just completely refill my melee instantly. On top of that, I run Actium War Rig, which constantly reloads my equipped auto rifle or machine gun. Monte Carlo's an auto rifle. Check out the ammo in the bottom left there. You see how it keeps jumping up? And I don't even have to reload. It just fills up on its own over time. And that's all thanks to Actium War Rig. But I can sit here and tell you about stasis all day long. But I think I'll just show you what it does. Show you an actual Crucible match with it. This is one of the few times that Clash is actually available. So I'm going to make use of that.
That chest plate is gangas.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of the chest plate too. Dude, you should have seen me a few days ago. I basically looked like a transformer. I looked like an actual airplane. My my shoulders looked like wings, and my chest did not help at all because the chest plate I was wearing came with a backpack that had a big, like, horizontal flagpole. Aw, he didn't die. That's fine.
Screenjet looking head.
Yep, basically. Okay. Oh, that's not good. So that was the Hunter's super called Silence and Squall. It starts with them throwing a single, like, ice pickaxe kind of thing wherever they want. And if it hits on or near a player, that player is instantly frozen. Another part of the super is they immediately throw a second one that creates a tornado of icicles and ice crystals, which deals constant damage, and if you get caught in the eye of it, you just die.
What can stop you if you fight together?
He didn't want to die.
Nothing.
So, you saw how he died after I died. Normally that would just be lag, but in the case of this melee, it actually isn't. This melee can knock you back so hard that you actually die from hitting a wall.
5 minutes.
What a one-trick pony.
You shut the enemy down.
Oh dear. Okay. Nah, that guy that keeps coming to that little house there, he's running Sweet Business, which is an auto rifle that it has...
That melee is so sick, I'm going to have to get this ASAP.
Focus on getting a PS5 first, because the game is free. Like, the game is free to all platforms, and they have recently made it so that all previous DLC is free as well. So right now it is actually better to get a PS5 than to get this DLC.
Yeah, OFC, I just gotta get this damn job.
Yep. Man, I'm excited for it. 'Cause, like, Bungie's offering a free upgrade to everybody that gets the PS5. So, if you get that system, then you get the PS5 version of the game for free. I mean, it's free anyways, but you know what I mean. And, because all DLC is free now, you can just get the new version of the game and get this when you get the chance. Ow! I'm not doing too good in this round. Bad luck.
3 minutes left.
That's fine though, he's just camping, so... I wish I was a Warlock. I really do. The Warlock Stasis subclass has the perfect counter to, aping. Oh boy. God, this shotgun ape. But no, the Warlock Stasis ability... Oh, you're actually about to see it. Their super is called Winter's Wrath. Somebody just now popped it. But, you basically get to fly around throwing icicles everywhere. And if you hit somebody with one, all you have to do is tap the... I don't know if it's the light attack button or the heavy attack button. But You just have to tap that and they're instantly killed because
Did they add a good new shotgun? With the new stasis stuff.
Don't let your enemy take
they
this
actually
without a
did,
fight.
yes. Let me go ahead and show you here. It's actually the seasonal exotic. Like, every season they'll include one exotic that's like part of the season pass. And this season's exotic is this thing. Duality. It's basically a musket. But, if you're firing it from the hip without aiming, it's a spread of pellets, so it's just like a normal shotgun. But if you aim, it becomes one
Your enemy
high
has
impact
defeated you.
slug instead of a spread. So you can actually choose whether you want to fire it like a normal shotgun or if you want to fire it like a precision shotgun.
Fight again.
Oh, my KD is rough. I'm not used to playing without my clanmates. It's gotten to where we can play off of each other pretty well, and earlier we were dropping, like... The lowest kill count in our team was 14, and the highest was like 32. But, yeah, the Warlocks get a pretty nutty melee ability. It's just a ball of ice that fires straight out from their hand.
Goddamn full pros.
But yeah, Warlocks just get a ball of ice that they shoot straight from the hand, and if somebody's running right at you, it doesn't matter if they're, like, in super, if they're shielded, it does not matter. All you have to do is tap your melee button from, like, 50 feet away, and they're frozen. Simple as that. Can't do anything about it. And then they're easy prey for you to gun down. And one of the fragments for the Warlock subclass, the effect on it is every time you kill a frozen target, it shatters them and sends out little, like, frozen seekers along the ground that, like, track to the nearest player. And if somebody gets hit by those seekers, they are immediately frozen. And you can just repeat the process infinitely. So freeze one guy, kill him, freeze up to 3 more people, kill all of them.
So Warlocks won't be complaining as much this time.
You would think that. But surprisingly, a lot of people don't think that the Stasis Warlock is as good. Like, people are starting to figure it out. They're starting to see that, like, okay, Warlock is really, really strong. But the thing is, they're only saying that the aspect and the fragments are strong. They don't realize how strong the actual default class is. Because the default Stasis Warlock has higher mobility, like higher maneuverability, I should say, than any other class in the game. They can turn on a dime in the air when they're in their super, and that is something that no other class can do except for Behemoth, the Stasis Titan class. But the thing is, whenever I do it, I have to be in super,
Clash.
and I have to be using my melee to do it. But if I'm using my melee, if I'm spamming it to get that kind of maneuverability, I can't actually see where I'm going.
No fancy drills.
Warlocks
Just
can.
defeat your opponents.
They can turn on a dime and still see where they're about to be. I just kind of have to guess, pray, and hope. So they have more accurate maneuverability. Oh god. That did not go as planned, but it did save my life. Bye-bye. Aw, somebody else killed him before I did. Sorry, bud. Oh, I'm gonna die. That was a really bad situation to jump into. Honestly, I should have known better than to jump up like that. Vigilance wing. Okay.
I am kinda worried about going back to PlayStation. Everyone was so try-hard and I don't wanna get toxic again.
See, that's why you need to come back to PlayStation with my group. I'm also fully aware that I'm not moving despite the person attacking me. I'm cleaning off my glasses.
Just took the lead.
But no, see, my clan does not try hard. We only try hard in very specific situations. There's a mode on this game called Trials of Osiris, and that is like one of the only 2 places that we actually go like full sweat. And even then, it's only like 1 or 2, maybe 3 or 4 of us that do that. So you don't have to worry about that, because quite literally any other time we are very chill. And the only other place that you might find us going try hard is in Gambit, which is another game mode that we all really enjoy. But we still have fun with it. Like, if we lose, we lose, but... You know how you and I get in Shinobi Striker? Giving the call-outs and making sure that, like, everyone's where they need to be, everything that needs to get done is getting done, that kind of thing? That's about the level of sweat that we have in Gambit. It just so happens that we're really, really good at that. That was a really good grenade. Oh, I hear a Dawnblade. Who is playing Dawnblade? Stasis exists, come on. I'm saying that because Stasis is everything that Dawnblade is, but better. Thank you for the free kill. I see you went to the Prometheus School of Running Away from Things. Oh, that was a bad situation. I probably should have aimed, but I needed to keep an eye on my radar. Not that it helped me any. Oh well. Oh,
What
it's the
was the
Bastion
new lore
guy.
added with stasis?
What is the what? Did you say what was the new world added? Oh, new lore. Okay. So, the new lore...
Lore L-O-R-E.
Yeah, the new lore... I would actually just have to play through the Stasis campaign to show you that, but... I will say... I have been wanting to get it on my Warlock anyways. So, after this match, if you're interested, I will swap over to my Warlock and play through the campaign. It's not a ton of content,
5 minutes.
so it shouldn't take too terribly long. But that's if you don't mind the spoilers.
Double down.
As you can see, this super is kinda nutty.
Sure ILL watch IV got a free day tomorrow. I think just a call with the bricklaying blokes.
I envy your
All right.
strength, Titan.
Yeah, after this match then I'll swap over and play through the campaign for you. Something to keep in mind, though, there are some characters that you're not going to recognize. So, if there's any questions that you have, just wait until there's no dialogue, and as soon as the dialogue is, like, over and you've got your questions asked, I will answer them to the best of my ability. And to keep the delay in mind, I will do my best to give plenty of time for your messages to come through before I start answering.
Three minutes left.
Dude, punching people into walls so hard that they die has become my favorite pastime. Like, it costs me a lot of kills because I try a little too hard to go for that, but it's so satisfying to hit somebody, watch them fly like 30 feet away, and then die by hitting a wall. I did not hear his super go off, and I did not see the kill feed tell me that he used his super.
I gotta say it's also hard not to swear. Didn't he think I'd need to reword so many sentences, and the punch is so sick.
Ah, damn it. Alright. This match feels like it's been going on for a while. Falling Guillotine. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna feel bad saying this, but remember all of those god roll weapons I was having you collect in the last season? Hold on, let me teabag this guy for being a one-trick shotgun ape. Anyway, remember all those god rolls I had you collect? Sadly, most of them are useless now.
1 minute left.
I like how that shotgunner comes back in teabags. But, yeah, the update to Beyond Light changed a lot and did what's called sunsetting. Hold on here.
All good, all my god rolls I accidentally deleted, aha.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, there are a whole new set of weapons to mess around with, and people are still trying to figure out what the new meta is gonna be. Oh boy. So, because of that, people are using a lot of the old guns because they're still viable in certain situations. Such as, folks that can't let go of gnawing hunger.
Stand tall, Guardian. This battle is lost, but there will be others.
So, like I said, anytime you have a question about, like, who is that, who's this character, why are they doing this, what's this place, anything like that, just wait until the cutscene is over, and then ask away. And I will do my best to answer before going into the next, like, bit of dialogue. I went straight back to my Titan, didn't I? Okay. That was my bad. One thing they did do, though, they improved the load times drastically.
People of the last city, humanity has endured a devastating blow. Vanguard scouts have confirmed that Io, Mars, Titan, and Mercury have disappeared. We don't know why. We have lost contact with Deputy Commander Sloan and Jensen Scribe Ashamir. We are deploying Guardians to all corners of the system to find answers. And with those answers, we will form a plan. In the meantime, we ask that all lightless civilians remain within the safety of the city walls, under the protection of the Traveler. Do not lose hope. Humanity has survived many horrors. We have done so through the strength of our community, through steadfast commitment to one another. Stay strong. Be brave. The Traveler protects us, and we will protect you. The Guardians will come through. They always do.
Have you copped a PS5 yet?
I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. My future does not begin here, but yours does. It's time to step beyond the light. And it all begins with a splinter.
My friends, we are all in great danger. Earth, that great machine, Elixir, and the human. Darkness walks among us. We are all in great danger. My kind must survive. Please, send help. There is not much time. What? Where? Oh no. She's already here. Please, anyone.
For the record, no, I have not gotten a PS5 yet. I'm going to be trying to get one around Christmas time. As a present to me.
That's another one. They all scan the same. Empty. Why did the darkness invite us here? You're quiet today.
Yeah. It's just, we keep coming face to face with darkness. And every time we fail to stop it, we're just so powerless. I'm picking up a distress signal. Someone's in trouble.
My friends, we are all in great danger.
It's Varix. He has a lot to answer for.
Darkness walks among us.
I'll send a message to let Zabalu know.
No, wait. Where is the signal coming from?
Here. Europa. I've tracked Varix's distress signal beyond the ridge. We'd better hurry. So Varix traded the prison of elders for this? I guess if I played a part in the murder of Cade 6, I'd hide on a desolate moon myself.
Alright. Before I head any further, go ahead and ask whatever questions you want to ask, if there are any. And if you don't have any, just let me know to keep going.
Can't he believe Keed is dead, and Haas is Varix bloke?
So, Varix is a fallen, specifically a fallen vandal, that originally came from a group called House Judgment. Back on the Elixni homeworld... Actually, hang on just a moment, please. Alright. Sorry about that. So, Varix is a fallen vandal that originally comes from House Judgment. On the fallen homeworld, the civilization was incredibly prosperous, but they were still divided into houses. But the houses weren't like rival gangs or anything, they were just groups that you allied yourself with. That's it. The Traveler used to be with the Fallen. That's why they're called Fallen. They fell from grace, so to speak. When the Traveler came to Earth, the Elixni, the original name for the Fallen, followed the Traveler. And when they arrived here, the different houses became war factions. Groups that had different methods of fighting human and Awoken and Exo. And if you didn't agree with the way one house fought them, you would join up with another. You would change your loyalties. However, House Judgment never changed their ways. They believed that the humans were not the enemy. They believed that they could earn the Traveler's trust again and earn its grace again if they would just stay true to their ways. So what House Judgment would do is, anytime a fallen house would break the laws of the Elixni, or go against what they considered the natural order of things, House Judgment would swoop in and deal justice. They were essentially the police for the Fallen. Varix was a member of House Judgment all the way up until eventually the House of Wolves, the House of Devils, the House of Kings, and the House of Winter all ganged up on the House of Judgment. All of those other houses essentially tore House Judgment to shreds. Varix is the last surviving member, but he never lost his loyalty to it. He still believes the way that House Judgment did. He spent a good long while working under House Devil because it was the only way to survive. And when he got the chance, at the first opportunity he got, he abandoned them. And he signed on with the House of Wolves, because the House of Wolves was the closest to the original Fallen methods, and had a better chance of survival than the House of Devils. Until eventually the Awoken, one of the human races in the game, managed to not only defeat the House of Wolves, but flat out enslave them. At that point, Varix became a slave of the Awoken. But he's such an intelligent Fallen and such a valuable strategist, he actually ended up being one of the Queen's favorite Fallen, to the point that he was given free roam all over the Awoken's territories. Not only that, but he's the only Fallen that's actually allowed inside the city, even if it is just with special escorts. He was also in charge of a place called the Prison of Elders, where all of the solar system's most wanted criminals were held. And he remained in charge of the Prison of Elders as the warden up until the events of the Red War, the first campaign of Destiny 2, where he decided that he was no longer safe, that he needed to leave the prison in order to survive, and he just peaced out. He opened up all of the prison cells, let open the floodgates, released every prisoner and inmate, and just left. He has been completely unheard of and unseen until now. This is the first time in all of Destiny 2, since the Red War campaign, that Varix actually shows up in the game. And one of the cool details, there is a line of dialogue from another Fallen named the Spider, where he says that he can't believe that the Guardians of the City were actually believing Varix's, and I quote, ridiculous accent. The way Varix used to talk in Destiny 1, he would always speak in, broken, messed up English. So, if you played through the Prison of Elders, there was one potential activity where you would have to dismantle a bunch of, bombs. And whenever those would pop up, Varix would say, dismantle mines, yes? Or death. He would always speak in just that weird English, that weird messed up way of talking. In this game, in the Beyond Light DLC, he doesn't do that anymore. He is speaking in almost perfect English. And according to the Spider, he always could. He only spoke in that broken English to make himself seem less threatening. But he is by far one of the smartest and most strategic characters in this entire series. And for that alone, he is by far my favorite Fallen.
We're close to the origin point of Varix's distress signal.
I'm sorry to go on such a rant. Varix is just one of my favorite subjects in this game.
Those Fallen patrols are right where we're going. The campsite. They must be after Varix too. Let's hurry.
There they are. I didn't have ammo in my gun that entire time.
These fallen had an unfamiliar house symbol. Who are we dealing with? Someone's been staying here. There's traces of darkness energy.
No. There's a heart sticker on there by the bed. Nobody that works for the dark would have a heart sticker by their bed.
There must be a reason the distress signal brought us here. Let's look. Clovis Bray's Golden Age colony here on Europa.
Whoever was here was using it to track Varix too. They must have intercepted the distress signal before we did. Okay, I've got the signal's true origin point now. It's not far. Let's hurry.
Oh, another thing that they've added with the new DLC, they've added actual, like, weather, like, dynamic weather. So, every now and then, on Europa, it gets super freaking dark, and a blizzard will kick up out of nowhere. When it does, if you're just sitting still on your Sparrow, the wind can and will actually move your Sparrow for you. And of course, the sun actually, like, has a day-night cycle now, so that's also incredible. Oof. I will say, one thing that does not help a bit is the fact that my Warlock is very... Well, okay, I guess my Warlock's not that underleveled right now. But I am going to have to start moving some things over before going too much... You jumped out of that one. There we go. God, I love this gun. Oh boy. Wait, that one's still... Oh, I never... Okay.
Why don't you aim with it?
So, this gun is actually kind of unique. It's called The Last Word, and it is one of the few guns in this game that benefits from hip fire. If I aim with it, it's almost impossible to control the kick. But hip firing, it's much more manageable. Not only that, but if you hip fire it, it actually gets a huge boost to precision damage.
Varix must have really done it this time. If we don't get to him first, someone else will. If it's not already too late. Wait. Darkness. It's close. I feel it, but it's different somehow.
God, I love exploring Europa. This planet is incredible.
Not only a traitor, but a thief. Now where is it?
Safe from you, yes.
Search the buildings. Find it. Wait!
Aramis, old friend. These powers, they create chaos. They are changing you. This...
Cling to your machine god. With this power, we make our own fate. Always playing pretend. Living in the past. I should have seen it. Make an example of him.
God, I hate her. Don't worry, Varix. I'm a-coming,
Varix
buddy.
should be just up ahead. There. That's where Varix's signal is coming from.
Whoops.
Help Varix. Yes.
Don't worry, buddy. And reload.
Fire away from Varix.
God, he sounds so sad right now.
Wait a second. I'm picking up more chatter on the Fallen's comms.
Have them surround the perimeter. The snake does not leave here alive. It will be done, Aramiskel.
Savior, hurry. You must free me.
Poor dude.
Varix thanks you. And now must hide.
Not so fast. We heard your message. Darkness walks among us. What do you mean?
There is no time. They are coming. Varix asks for your protection once more. I will take shelter inside. Succeed, and Varix will reveal all.
You got it, buddy. Ow! Oh, that hurt. Oh boy. God, I hate fighting these things so much. You can't get close or they'll stomp. You can't get too far or they'll do that artillery attack. I'm gonna die. Okay. Damn it. Come on, respawn. There we go.
That's the last of them.
Success, Savior. Varix is truly grateful.
Then prove it. We expect answers.
Come to Varix and you will have them. But know that our work here has only just begun.
Alright. So, actually I think there might be a cutscene coming. I can't remember. Nope. Okay. So, any questions so far?
No questions, I don't think.
Alright. I hate to get rid of all these armor pieces, but any blue that's less than the max cap right now is worthless, and most purples are too. Which there are a lot of purples that I can still, like, I can just boost up. But I'm going to be getting much better gear very quickly anyways, so it's honestly not even worth keeping most of my purples around. Oh, they've also changed up how stats work, or how stat mods work. Give me just a second here and I'll show you what I mean. Alright. So used to, it would just be the stat mod, and that was it. Whatever mod you put in, you gained a plus 10 to that stat. Well, now they've introduced minor stat mods for the stat lover on a budget, I guess. Basically, you've got the original version that takes up the usual cost, and the minor version, which takes up 2 points less. So, or well, in the case of intellect, 3 points less. So the minor discipline only adds 5, but it only costs 1. Minor strength only adds 5, only costs 1, that kind of thing. It's basically a good way to make sure that your stats are set up in a way that doesn't hurt your energy slots too much. I think it's a really good way to handle it. Let's see. You know what? I'm actually going to throw that on. You're going to have to give me just a moment here. I'm trying to set up my class. I haven't been on this character in a good long while. So... swapping that over. Go ahead and send this over. I'll go ahead and send this over too. Alright.
You do not trust Varix, yes? But leave your distrust, your blame, for later. The Elixni who attacked me, she is Aramis, ship stealer. A new Kell of Kells, unifier of the houses. And she seeks to build an army of Elixni, powered by darkness. If she is not stopped, she will destroy us all. You must go. Varix will help you find your way.
I don't know if you're going to want to read that or not, but if you do want to read it, you can always just, like, rewind the stream a bit, or you could be reading it as I'm saying this. But, either way, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds here, and then I'll take on the mission. Alright. The stream might show just a blue screen for a minute here. Don't worry about that, I am just checking something. Okay. Moving on then. Right.
I read the thing, so basically Lady Fallen wants to give underlings dope powers.
Pretty much, yeah. Her goal is to use the power of the darkness in order to, one by one, strengthen her army and eventually destroy the Traveler. Because the whole thing about the Fallen, because the Traveler was with them for so long, they started to worship it as a god. They believe that machines are the ultimate form of existence. That, to be a pure and true machine is to be divine. It's why they try so hard to make themselves into machines. Like, you can see that Varix had two mechanical arms.
Is good.
And Aramis ripped one off. But Aramis no longer wants to become machine. She wants to become more than that. And step one, destroy the Traveler. Because without the Traveler, if the Traveler can die and be destroyed, then that would prove to all Fallen that the Traveler is not worth worshipping. And if she is the one that does it, it will prove to all Fallen that they should be worshipping her instead. So that's her end goal here. Take out the Traveler, destroy the Guardians, become a god.
Varix, the power Aramis used to trap you, was that...
Darkness. Yes, we call it stasis. Power given by the pyramid in opposition to your light, Guardian. It led Aramis astray. Europa was to be a haven for every one of my people, the Elixni. But stasis corrupted her. With it, she turns obsession into opportunity, working in haste to empower Elixni with the dark gift. If Aramis is not stopped, she will build an army capable of snuffing out the light once and for all.
Oh yeah, this is one of the snowstorms I was telling you about. Although it's not quite as windy as some of the snowstorms get.
This is what remains of Eventide. Clovis Bray's European colony, built to house those who came to build Exo, and to become them.
Until we arrived, much has Aramis uncovered. All has proven beyond dangerous.
Then we'll just have to take it away from her.
Jeez. Those snipers hit hard. You should have seen it the first time I ran through this campaign. I was very unprepared. Like, right now my character's light is 1154. The first time I ran through this, it was 1050. And everything here hit like a truck.
That dome, is that where you live?
A pinnacle of hope for the remaining Elixni, but a standing reminder of Aramis's betrayal of Varix.
Is there new light nightfalls, I think they were called.
Yes, actually. I don't know the exact number of strikes that were added with the DLC, but there is a new nightfall for each strike that's been added. And as soon as the weekly reset hits on Tuesday, there will be a new raid as well. There he is. God, those things have so much health. You know, every now and then I forget that I can heal myself with my ability on this class.
I feel it again. The energy I felt earlier. It must have been Aramis using stasis.
Oh boy. I hate exploder shanks so much. Thankfully, they're not too big of a problem.
The darkness trail Aramis left behind leads right through that door, but it's locked.
With stasis, yes. You will not be able to break through.
Then we'll find another way around.
I wish one of my clanmates was on so they could help me out with this.
You're all here for the same reason. Because you desire freedom for our people. And I can give you just that.
Aramis is close. She's ours now.
This isn't really on topic, but I hate having to share a bed with this woman. Absolutely no space. I am on an edge.
I know that feeling, brother. I know that feeling all too well.
Chains! For centuries we have been bound by them. Servants to the so-called Great Machine. We even built idols in its image. We have become pawns of our own devices. No longer. Today, we begin breaking free from our chains. This power is a gift. One I will share with all of you in time. Vilax! One by one, we will rise again. This is our future. Our enemies stand no chance against this power. The Great Machine will finally know our pain! It would appear our enemies have arrived, eager to test us. Let's not keep them waiting.
No. This... I can feel it. It's too powerful.
Aramis has begun spreading stasis to her army. You must get out now.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go. Don't stop. Keep moving.
Oh boy. There they are. Can I hurt this guy? Nope. Okay,
They
moving
actually
on.
have darkness. The Fallen. This is really bad.
Hey man, I am sorry to dip like this, but I got another
here,
interview
to the
thing
left.
tomorrow and I can't be tired for it.
It's all good, man. Go ahead and get some rest, alright? I'll keep streaming, and when you have free time, just load up the video and continue where you left off.
There.
Will
Across
do.
the gap.
ILL
Go.
tell you how it goes. See ya, man.
See you later, man. Alright.
Varix believed Aramis wished to create a new life for the Elixni, but these dark powers have poisoned her mind. And so I fled from her. For this, she calls me betrayer. There are others who fled, those like me, who still worship the great machine. They are in hiding. I will not leave them behind. They will be casualties in her war without our help. But perhaps they can be brought to safety.
So, I'm not gonna wait a while on all of these screens because by the time you start watching this again, you'll be watching it as a normal video. So if you want to read these, you can just go ahead and pause the video, and you'll have all the time you want to read them.
Europa is no longer the haven I hoped it would be. For those who do not wish to live under the rule of a dark kiln, we must play savior. A secret communications network would allow us to reach out.
Barracks, we're ready. Where is the first relay?
Barracks thanks you.
Oh hey, it's one of the storms I was telling you about. I'm not touching anything right now. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Oh, come on.
Power's going, Barracks.
Good. 2 more.
Oh, it's over that way. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? It's on top of it? Okay. I can't get up there without blink. And it won't let me blink here. Wait a minute, I can get up here without it. Okay. But can I get to where I need to be? Yes.
Okay, Barracks, that's 2. Did you hear that? Sounded like voices.
What? Who?
The ones who spoke through me.
We must hurry then. There's one more relay.
Oh boy.
Oh no. It's them. They're here. They're beckoning us. You answered. We've kept you waiting long enough. Come to us. Salvation awaits. The light believes you thankless. Nothing more than a soldier asked again and again to do its bidding. So we want to thank you with a gift to help you finally take control.
And here comes our guardian. Right on time. I know. I owe you an explanation for all this. I once asked Guardians to destroy the Black Heart, to prevent Darkness's arrival. Success may have been achieved, but I now know that fate comes knocking sooner or later. The floodgates are open. The darkness is here. I wield it now with intent to stop our enemies where the light cannot. Your resilience within the pyramid proves you're capable of wielding it too. Before us lies what we call a ziggurat. Its purpose is temptation. To begin your training, you must give in. Here, take this. Please understand. The line between light and dark is so very thin. Let's cross it together.
I understand why you're going along with the stranger's plan, but, well, she's clearly not telling us everything. The longer we're here, the more nervous I get. Not that I think you can't handle it. I know you can. I just wish I had a better idea of what that might be. We're definitely in uncharted territory out here.
Oh, come on.
I'm picking up a fallen transmission. It's Aramis.
Attention all pawns of the once great machine. Did you know that before it doomed your kind, it did the same to mine? You are not special, just the plaything of a so-called god who would sooner seen your life end than its own.
Give me just a moment, please. Alright. Thought that was a fallen for a minute. One moment, sorry. Sorry it's taken a while this time. I promise I will get to moving again soon. I'm just gonna move a little bit here to...
So, we can use stasis to unlock these latches after all. Let's look inside, see if we can find anything useful.
Just making sure it doesn't boot me out of the game. I'm almost done, don't worry. Alright. I apologize for the delay. I will try to avoid such long delays in the future. Stream might go blue here for just a minute. I'm checking something. Alright. Oof. Hang on here. Alright. I hate that I can't blink in this area. I'd love to blink at Varric.
Can it be? I can smell that poisoned power on you. Does corruption spread so quickly? Or do you hope to fight Aramis with her own weapons? You walk a very dangerous path. Take this recklessness to Phylax, then. But beware. She is Aramis's most skilled warrior. She made her name at Twilight Gap. Prove yourself a worthy opponent, and she will show herself.
May as well explain the delays. I'm trying to see if I can get one of my clanmates on to help me with this so that I'm not just sitting here talking to myself, and so that it's so that it's not so rough. This campaign would be hard enough to solo on a Titan, let alone a Warlock. Oh boy. Where? Oh. Okay. So yeah, I was going the right way. Cool. Ow. Ah, there's friggin' something in my eye. Get out of there. Jesus. My controller died. You're gonna have to give me a minute, I've gotta set up the charger. Charger is plugged in. I'm being pushed. You know, I'll never understand. If people on the forums hate this game so much, why do they play it? Oh, this is gonna get me killed, isn't it? Yep, I'm gonna die.
Once, the House of Salvation fought for peace for Elixni. Now, they fight for power. Humble them.
So I just need to kill Fallen. Easy peasy. Well, that was unfortunate. Okay. Dang it. That's 4 out of 35. Okay. What was I aiming at? Jesus. Real quick, one thing I forgot was to boost my ghost. Okay. Blinding light. Yeah, I'll go ahead and add blinding light. Hmm. Wish I could have both of those. That'd be nice. I'll go ahead and throw on Treasure Hunter. $409 XP from that. Not bad, not bad. Now you. Yeah, I'll go ahead and... You know what? I'm gonna pop this first. There we go. Now I gotta get up there. Ooh, so sorry. And I can't rally again, sadly. 24 out of 35. Alright. Oh. You're an elite. You three are getting on my nerves. There we go. Ah, should have known better. Oh well. Time to go fight him again. If he's even still here. Is that... Yep, that's him. Hang on, are there... There's two of them? Goodbye. Jeez. That Lord of Wolves hits like a truck. That's basically what those are.
Beware, Guardians. A battle party prepares to strike. And they bring with them rageful servitors.
It's gotta be within one life, doesn't it? Fantastic. Go away. I don't like you. Oh. No, 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 no. I'll mooch off the little fallen that are chilling around here, but I'm not fighting that servitor. Sorry, buds. Gonna have to run that one without me. 17 of 35. I'm getting there. Oh, 22 of 35, not 18. Okay. I'm down with that. Jeez, what even is my aim? $25 of 25, so why isn't it done? Oh, 35. I was misreading it. That's fine. Oh, what is my aim? No, no, no! Come on, die, yes! Haha! Alright. Elenax. Salvation Elite. Okay. Let's see what the Season Pass has for me here. Glimmer. Okay. Am I forgetting something? Oh! I was actually forgetting something. 1166. Okay. I don't have... No, I don't have an upgrade module. 1149, 1171. Alright. Oh yeah, I never did finish putting on mods, did I? Alright then. Let's get that done. You know what? I think I will actually focus on my neutral game here. Unflinching. Unflinching. By that logic, I am actually probably making a mistake here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I'm gonna try something. Actually, can I throw on... Yes, but I don't want to. Okay, moving on then. I'm just gonna double up on the auto rifle stuff. Traction would be good, but I think for this one I am going to go with a mod for that and traction. Actually, no. There we go. Just a little something I'm gonna try out. I'm gonna die. Alright. $1,200, $11.93. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Seasons isn't flashing anymore. And I need to go there. Alright. Actually, I will be back in just a moment. I need to use the restroom.
Hello.
I'm back. Alright. Let's get some actual progress going.
Looking at her Vanguard report, I can see how Aramis would be a fierce opponent. But from what we've seen, even her own lieutenants fear her. It's hard to square that with what Varix told us, that she had good intentions once. These are the coordinates I picked up on the radio. Phylax has troops patrolling this area. That scares me. That the darkness could change a person that much without them noticing.
Easy peasy. Oh, there's more of you. Less easy peasy. Oh, that's wonderful. Go away. Philomath boots. Or Philomath? 1174. Okay, okay, I'm down. Oh boy. Alright, I've got my healing rift. It'll be giving me an overshield. My healing rift is gone. Auto rifle scavenger. Auto rifle scavenger. You know what? Let's bring my melee up a bit. Actually, no, that is such a waste. Why would I ever bring my melee up? Actually, I think I'll give my recovery a boost. 43. Jeez, they are out here. What was that aim? God. Boop. I'm gonna kill you with a boop. ever just casually boop a Minotaur to death? I have. You know, your invisibility doesn't do you very much good when I can, you know, just kind of see you. You stop that. Alright, where's the next group? Oh, that hurt. Ouch. Alright. Alright. Wow. Okay. Oh, there went my rift. You know what? I'm gonna boop it. Oh no. Oh. The calm right before the impact. Oh, that gave me an icky feeling in my gut. Can you stop dropping troops here, please? God. There we go. And there he is. I need to get rid of that servitor first so it can't make him immune. Get rid of their support. Crap. Okay, you need to quit hiding now. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that works out. It works out really well, actually. Go away. God, I hate that it just keeps spawning troops. Just die, you overgrown insect. God. Complete the warrior empire hunt. Alright. Here we go. Okay, so I hate to do this, but I am going to have to go for just a little bit. I will be back, and when I'm back, I will continue right where I am. It won't be in this video.
Found fame at Twilight Gap, yes? Fame for ruthlessness, for final deaths. For Phylax, there is no greater joy than battle. You must challenge her, but use caution, Guardian.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to cut the stream here. Josh, when you get to the end of this video, look around on my channel for a more recent one. I'm just going to label it Part 2. So watch that one after this one, okay? And that'll be the rest of the campaign. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I will